Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Going play action. Young. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Red. Smash. Smash. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Down. Blue. 32. Set. Go.
On play action, here's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, it's ETN. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. Look underneath here for ETN. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Look at this fullback now. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Here's ETN on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Milton back to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Ready. Yellow. Set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to do.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Down. Block 40. Set, huh?
Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 50-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Minnesota spends its second time out here. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. all set up now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
Young looking to throw. It's a screen to Buckley. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ready?
Play action now, Young. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Trap Viking, 18. 18, pioneer. Ready?
Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Cowboy 80.
Another try following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here. Milton now. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it. Selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-ass pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Milton. Now one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on. Hey, cross all 80. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
An option give here to ETN. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Cut my team.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Let's go.
He's across the 20, still going. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, a run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 60 red. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Arnold. Caught by Freiermuth. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Set. Red, yellow, blue, 32. Set.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Red, 38. Cut.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Turn his TV off. Ain't with my type activity, so don't you get involved. Hey,
way to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Pass now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get up.
Motioning him from the slot right. Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings pushing for a late spark before halftime. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a pitch to Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the ready.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. Have that confidence built. That's important.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
First down. Young. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. Ready.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They motion a receiver left. Looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Leo Chanel makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. He missed the linebacker lurking. Or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb. And quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Chased out to his right. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They go play action on first. And they take him down right along the 30.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Go! Back all 80. Ready.
Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Throw on third down. Forced out to his right. Called in by Lane. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Ready.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Get it.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Kamara now on first and 10. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Start.
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Yeah, two things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Kate. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get up.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
For the two-point conversion.
Right side, they're going to pitch it. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Down. 52 pull. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
45. 43 right. Hut.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
17. Drill green. Set.
Young from the gun on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, Minnesota.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
2. Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Kamara gets it off the option. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Screen here for Kamara. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stops. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milton. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cougar, 19. Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
He'll throw it. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, yellow, go. Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Ready, go. Set.
Here's Young to throw. Escapes the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again, following the set. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to throw it. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Yellow, 40.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Ready.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Blue striker, 45. Right. Blue black.
To throw. Johnson finds the football, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Here's Saquon. He's got room to roam here. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Set, hut. 10 black. Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Watch out now. 60 feet. Black. 95. Yellow. Blue. Steel. Black. Hut.
A give to Barkley. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down. 52 blue. Cycle. Cross field. Ready.
Now Barkley. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Setting up to pass. Try and push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Buffalo 18.
Here he is to throw. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort? Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Get up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Here's Milton. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Caught by Kamara. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Bears come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.